Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be talking about before you quit. 7 things you can do. I know it can be overwhelming. You can get tired and you want to quit. Last week Thursday I didn't post a video because I got too busy. I've already informed us I'm trying to start a new company. So I got busy. We are trying to pre-launch in November. So I've been so busy. Sometimes we work almost 24 hours trying to meet the target, trying to reach our goals. So last week I was so overwhelmed that I didn't do the video. So I asked myself, should I go on break so I can concentrate on the other one? But I remember 2 weeks ago when one person sent me a message and said, "Love, I love what you're doing with your channel. You may not know it, but you're transforming lives. For me, I'm getting value." So I remember this one person and I said, no, I'm going to stretch myself. What I need to do is to do my video in batches. I used to do that anyway. Do the video in batches so that at least if I can do a batch for the next 3 months, then it will be fine. So I'm going to definitely do that. I'm going to do the videos in batches so that the video series can run. I've always said that it's not easy to write content because I remember saying that for this other channel that we want to start, I'll be giving up Love Oladele so that other channel can run. But people said, no, Love Oladele is Love Oladele, your business is your business. So we want the two. So we'll try our best. Don't worry. We'll get content writers. I'm still looking for content writers. I've not really gotten who I want, but we are going to get content writers and we are going to work it out. Okay, we will work it out. When I started doing YouTube videos in 2018, I went on break. I went on break because I didn't like the aspect of video editing. I was actually doing the video, I was writing the content, doing my videos and doing the editing. I didn't like the editing, so I went on break. But I thought I could never get tired of content writing and talking. If there are 2 things I thought I would never get tired of in life, is content writing and talking. But I know it can be overwhelming. You can get busy. You can get tired. And what I'm talking about before you quit. You may decide that you want to quit a business. You want to quit that goal you've set for yourself. You want to quit your marriage. Before you quit, anything you're contemplating or quitting on right now is what I'm trying to tell you. Before you quit, 7 things you can do. Number 1, remember your why. Your why must always be stronger than your excuse. If your why is not strong enough, you will give up. Why did I start this project in the first place? Why did I start the business? So when you're doing anything, always have a why. Why am I in this marriage? Why did I start this business? So before you quit, always remember your why. Before I started my YouTube channel, I had been on radio for 8 years. So last year I decided that, I want to go on YouTube channel. I want to do the same thing I'm doing on YouTube. And because I got busy, I felt I should just go on break. I was thinking of going on break, not quitting. But I remembered my why. The people I want to touch, the lives I want to touch with my message. And I felt, no, I'm going to stretch myself a bit more. So the same thing in marriage, the same thing for that project that you have. If you look at your marriage, why did you go? Why did you marry? Why did you marry your husband? So you have to remember your why. Remember when it was sweet. When the story was sweet. So just remember, you must have a why. You must have a reason for doing anything you want to do. If you have a goal, why do I want to do? Why do I have this goal? If you want to start a business, why do I want to start this business? If you remember your why, if your why is stronger than your excuse, you will continue what you're doing. So number 1 is to always write your why somewhere if possible. Write it out so that you always remember your why and it drives you on. Number 2, remember that one person that is benefiting from what you're doing. For instance, when I was thinking of going on break last week, I remember the person that sent me a message 2 weeks ago and said, I'm getting value. You're transforming lives. if you are in marriage, is it your child? Is it for your child? For instance, when I look at my baby in the morning, when she's sitting between my husband and I, when I see the joy in her face, I just say to myself, I will give anything to have this joy in this baby's face. Even before you quit that marriage, is it for your sake of your children? You want to look at their faces, you want to look at the agony they will go through if you quit that marriage and you want to say, no, I'm staying head on. We are going to work this out. The same thing, your business, who are the people it is benefiting? You want to look at that one person, you know. I used to tell my team members that I'm doing everything I'm doing for the one person. I am a one person. I am a one person. Because I think that's, I don't have an account with Sterling Bank. I don't know. But that advert got me a one person bank. I think I got influenced in doing things for just one person by a story I read somewhere about a man and a son that went to the riverbank, and there were a school of fishes by the riverbank. So the man would pick the fish one after the other and throw them back into the water, and they will swim. You see them so happy that somebody has come to their aid. And the son asked the father, said, Dad, these fishes are so many. How many can you save? And the father said, even if I can save one of them, I will be happy. So because of that, I learned that I don't have to save the whole world. If I can't save the whole world, I would love it. But if it's only one person I can save, if it's only one person I can transform, if it's only one person I can influence positively, I would have made my day. So that's the way I live my life now. Everything I'm doing, if I'm writing my book, if I'm doing my story, just remember, there's one person that I can influence positively. There is one person I can transform. There's one person I can save. So for that one person that you can transform, that one person could be your child, it could be your mother, one person that you can save the agony if you don't quit. Please hold on for that one person. Number 3, ask yourself, have I even started what I want to quit? Many people want to quit a business or want to quit their job, and they ask them, have you even started? Some people have not even started and they want to quit. I get this experience a lot when it comes to business. I'll give an example of network marketing business, which is something I'm very good at. Some people will start a network marketing business and they talk to, they come in with excitement, they come to the meeting with excitement, and as they are going home, they are really excited, they are blowing out, and they go home or go somewhere and talk to one person and say, and just say, no. And they go to another person and the person says, no. They go to the third person and the person says, no. The next thing they will tell you, all the people I know said they are not interested. So I am not interested. And I begin to ask. And someone will say to me, I want to quit. And I begin to, have you started that you want to quit? How can you quit what you have not started? I see people who run businesses, maybe they have a boutique, and the next thing they are telling you, there's no sale. So I'm closing up my office, I'm closing up my shop. After about 6 months, they're already tired. And you know the funny part? This same person may be working somewhere. I may have worked in the same place for 10 years or 30 years. But when it comes to business, they want to quit. People easily quit network marketing business, maybe because of the investment, Most times you have opportunity to start with low capital. So it's easy for you to just forget. So you need to ask yourself this. Have I started what I want to quit? A lot of us have not started. I see people who want to quit their marriage in 6 months. They want to quit their marriage in 1 year. And you ask, have you started what you want to quit? Have you taken your time to study your husband? Have you taken your time to study your wife? Marriage is not a bed of roses. I remember when I started my internet business years back, how much I lost money. I made mistakes, and my husband would sometimes call me, sometimes call me names. Sometimes he would tell me that I should just go and rent a shop and be selling something. That he would be better off knowing that his wife is selling. And I said, no, that's not for me. I don't want to be selling any product or service. I just want to keep learning this internet business. I know someday I'll break through. It was tough. Yeah, those were times I really felt like giving up my marriage as well, because it was tough. I held on, knowing that it's because of the circumstances at that time. Let me tell you one thing. You may not like to hear this, or you may feel that it shouldn't be, but that's the reality. Many marriages, if the wife, especially in this 21st century, if the wife is not bringing income, at a time your husband will start getting tired. As a woman, you have to think of it, how you can contribute to the family. If you don't contribute to the family, no matter the love, I don't know, maybe some marriages where they are used to it, maybe the husband would say, my wife shouldn't work. Maybe. But if it's a marriage where your husband expects some things from you, wants you to contribute to the family, when there is no income from your side, where there is no support from your other end, your husband will start getting tired of you. So for me, I got batches. At that time, I got tired. I felt like I shouldn't continue with this marriage. But I held on because I knew it was the circumstances at that time that is causing what was going on. And when the circumstances begin to change, things begin to change in my house. Everything is in phase. Business is in phase. There's up and down in life. Just like I tell people, you know, I do cryptocurrency business. So when I want to give them an example, I tell them cryptocurrency, the waves is up, down, like the law of economy. The same thing, the law of life is this. It's like this. So it goes up, it goes down. When you're in marriage, there will be low time, there will be high time. In your business, there will be low time, there will be high time. So everything you're doing, you must have the low time and the high time. So how do you cope? Is knowing that there is low time and there is high time. Put it there, that there will be time things will be rosy, and there will be times things will not be rosy for you. So you must learn to balance your life. You must learn to cope. Remember, ask yourself, I've started what I want to quit. How old is my business that I'm giving up? How old is my marriage that I'm giving up? You cannot quit what you have not started. Number 4, so you need to take time out to list all the efforts, all the things you have done to make it work before you quit. For instance, in marriage, you need to write every effort. If my husband is complaining of this, have I changed? If my wife is complaining of this, have I changed? I read a story 2 days ago about a man that fought with the wife at home and said the wife is always complaining that he was giving the wife 30,000 naira and the wife was complaining that the money is not enough. He increased it to 45,000. The wife was still complaining, so he decided to beat the wife or something. They fought at home. He was complaining bitterly at the beer parlor to a friend. Another man was listening from far and he decided to join in. He was listening to their conversation and he said, how many children do you have? He said, we have 4 kids, including myself and my wife were 6, and my wife's sister is living with me, that's 7. And the man decided to break it down. So the man said, okay, you have a calculator on your phone, let's just do the calculation. For each person in your house, what is the amount that you think is worth for that quantity of food the person can eat? Said, let's say 100 naira. So they calculated, and at the end of the day, even using 100 naira per person, and you're going to eat 3 times a day, they found out that the reasonable amount the husband can give to the wife is 90,000 naira. So this man realized his mistake and called the wife at home right from the beer parlor and apologized to the wife. So sometimes you have not broken down the effort you have put in. You may think you're doing so well, but if you decide to put pen and paper to it, you will find out that there's more that you can still do. The same thing, I used to feel that my husband do not appreciate my efforts. That was then when I really wanted to give up my marriage. I just felt he doesn't appreciate my effort. Every morning, especially Saturday morning, then when I used to wash his clothes, I don't wash his clothes again, washing machine on my nephew. But then when I used to wash his clothes, Saturday morning, I wake up to go and wash his clothes thinking I'm doing him well. This man will be so annoyed when he wakes up on Saturday morning and say, where are you? Why are you washing? Couldn't you have washed during the week? So until I read a book, 5 Love Language by Gary Chapman. That book is great. If you are married and you have not read the book, please go get the book. 5 Love Languages by Gary Chapman. Great book. That was when I discovered that my husband is someone who loves quality time. So he wants to wake up by 5 a.m. and the wife is on his bed with him. That is the kind of man that I married. Today it doesn't happen as often because I'm the kind of person that wake up early in the morning and I'm off to my room to go and read, or off to my room to go and do one thing or the other. But I know that there are times I want him to wake up and meet me on the bed, because that's the kind of person he is. He loves quality time. He loves a wife that will spend time with him. He wants a wife that will be gisting with him. Today, when he was back from office, by 8 p.m., the way I relax my brain, I watch 1 hour of television a day. So I just decided to choose Z World. So I watch 1 film on Z World in a day. So depending on the time, the one I like among their series. So right now what I'm watching is 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. So when my husband is back, I serve him and I'll let him know that 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. I must watch my film. So once it's 9 p.m. I come to the sitting room and join him and we're gisting. But by 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. I must watch my film. I'm human. That's the way I relax my brain. I walk a lot. I walk a lot. But I have to relax my brain. That's the way I relax my brain. I watch 1 hour of film to offset. I relax the brain. That's one of the ways I relax my brain. But these days I've discovered another way I relax my brain is when I'm doing my exercise. When I'm doing my early morning exercise, I actually bought a dance exercise. I'm enjoying it tremendously. Should I mention their name? No, they won't give me affiliate commission. Actually bought it online. I saw it on Facebook and yeah, I've enjoyed the dance class tremendously. So I do 45 minutes of dance class. When I'm doing my dance class, I forget everything. That is, I forget business. I forget everything. I enjoy my dance class first thing in the morning and when I'm doing my prayer. Well, I don't talk about religion, but for me, my religion is Ekanka. So we do what we call Ill song. When I'm doing my Ill song, 20 minutes or 30 minutes, I'm also very relaxed. I enjoy when I'm doing we call it spiritual exercise, when I'm doing my spiritual exercise, when I'm doing my physical exercise, and when I'm watching my 1 hour of film. Those are the ways I relax every day. So remember, ask yourself, what effort have I put into this? So you must have things, you must write down everything that you have put into your marriage and ask yourself, have I done enough? Should I quit or can I do more? The same thing, your business. Have I done enough? Did I do marketing? Did I learn customer relationship? Did I learn bookkeeping? Every other thing you can learn. But when it comes to business, the art of selling and marketing, for me, is the most important. Every other thing is important, but the art of selling and marketing is the most important. So you ask yourself, have I done enough? So number 5, ask yourself, what can I put in place? Now, if you have checked all your efforts and you saw that, oh, I still need more things. So this is the time to now list everything you need to put in place. For instance, for my YouTube channel to get better, I paid for a course on YouTube marketing. I've just started studying my course. I just paid last week. I paid by Sane. His first name is Sane. Then there's another Nigerian lady, a wonderful lady. For you to see the changes in my cutting and everything, she's good. I watch her videos as well. Her name is Nkechi. Nkechi, I don't want to murder your surname, so I won't be calling your surname now. But she's someone I can recommend any day, anytime. She doesn't have a course. She just has video class. I think I'll get the name and put it in my description. She's worth it. She's worth being in my description. I don't follow her often, but little things, how to set your camera, how to set your background, I love all her explanation. In fact, I find them very simple. So yes, I will recommend Nkechi any day, anytime. She doesn't even know me, but I know that I watch her videos once in a while. So I watch her channel to probably know how to set up my studio and everything. There was a day someone came to my office, a man, I was almost crying. My wife is too difficult. I don't know what is wrong. Actually, he had a daughter that was sick in the hospital, and they needed about 200,000 to sort it. And the man didn't have it. I don't know if the woman didn't have it, but the man felt, my wife wants to kill me at home. He's talking too much. I can't rest. You need to see the stress on him. So he said, please loan me 50,000. Let me go and get. Well, I did what I could. And the following week, you need to see this guy stress off. And I love, thank you. God bless you. My wife has changed. As a woman, the lady was just so concerned about the daughter in the hospital. He wants you to save the daughter's life. So for me, circumstances can make things, even the man or the woman. And one thing I tell people, when I'm quarreling my husband for any reason, I do not deny him anything. Because some women are so funny. You are quarreling with your husband, you are denying him sexual intercourse. You are the one pushing your husband out. For me, if my husband let him abuse me for money tonight, in the night, if he roll to me, I will roll to him. Most times it even helps the marriage. In fact, as a matter of fact, most times you even solve the problem there. So why denying? I do not deny my husband. So ask yourself, what do I need to put in place? Do I need to watch my character? How are you treating your husband's family? You need to ask yourself all these questions. The same thing goes to your business. So you need to look at yourself. What do you need to put in place before you quit? So put them in place. Work on yourself. Work on your business. Work on your marriage. Work on that project. Work on that goal. Put that thing in place before you quit. If you find out that when you put that thing in place, you may not need to quit anymore. Number 6, go on break if you must. I am not the kind of person that will tell you, hey, don't go on break. You need to continue to put in the effort. No. There are times in our lives that we need to go on break. So sometimes you need to go on break before you quit. You need to go on break on that particular project. For me, I've gone on break in a lot of projects. For instance, the business I want to start now, except that a model that we are using, it's something that I've done some years back. But I felt, this is not working. Let me go on break. So I went on break. But now, I'm big enough. I'm not a big girl. I can go back to it. So you actually can go on break. There's nothing wrong. Well, going on break for marriage, but if there's need, because sometimes you may even need to go on break for your husband or for your wife to come back to his or her senses. But for me, going for on break for my marriage, what I've done, those days when I used to have issues with my husband, my break is one day, because what I do in the morning to in the evening, I won't talk to him. So when I serve his food, I won't talk to him. When I do this, I won't talk to him. That's what I do. I won't talk to him. So I won't talk to him throughout the day. But I don't go on break to the following day. That's my own style. So in the night, especially when like I was giving the other example, in the night, my own husband, one of the ways he solves problem is to come and touch you. So when he draws near me in the night, I draw near him. Shikena, end of discussion. That's one of the ways we solve issues in my own marriage. So when my husband is so furious, when he's so annoyed, when I go on break, when I'm not talking to him in the night, he's coming to draw closer. So when he draws closer, so for me, I draw closer, end of discussion. We don't settle. So I don't go on break forever and ever. Or some people say, I'm not talking to my husband for 6 months. And I'm not talking to my husband 3 months. I don't go to bed so angry that when my husband touch me, I will not touch him. I don't touch him. Meanwhile, I don't let anger. That's my lifestyle. Apart from my husband, that's my lifestyle. I don't let things disturb me and take me. I'll go to sleep with it. The following day, I'm still thinking, I thank God for that. I've been able to deal with that. So anything that is disturbing me, before I go to sleep, I try to resolve it. Like I told you about my own religion, I do my youth song. And I tell my gods, hey, this is disturbing me. So I don't go to bed with anger. So whether I'm angry with my husband, angry with my staff, angry with somebody that defrauded me, I've had many problems in my life. I have had many problems in my life. When I want to go to sleep, I go to sleep. Maybe because of the experience I had. I remember when I had that experience in 2013. Today is the worst experience I've gone through when I suddenly discovered that I've been defrauded of 18 million. Most of them belongs to my clients. I almost lost my brain. So, in fact, I almost went mental. It was tough. It was a terrible experience for me. I almost went mental. So, and in the night, I just couldn't sleep. I'll be thinking. After about 5 months or 6 months, when I decided to write about it, and someone introduced me to Think Big by Donald Trump. So that's why up to today, Donald Trump is an idol for me. Think Big by Donald Trump, and I realized that Donald Trump was owing banks billions mine was only 18 million and I want to run man billions, and the guy is still there cagent. The guy is still there. I just told myself that, love, you are very poor. Only 18 million, you want to kill yourself. Somebody's owing banks billions. So that helped me to go over my challenges. And in going over my challenges, I realized that no challenge can kill you. No matter what you're going through, it won't kill you. So since that period, if I have challenge, I remember about 2 years ago, I lost about $200,000, about 70 million in some investment. For where I sleep with my 2 eyes closed. If I didn't even bother me. So that's it. I don't let anything bother me again. I do not go to sleep. So I do go to sleep. So you need to ask yourself, do I need to go on break? Do I need to go on break? So you can go on break. Then go and re-strategize. 7th and the last one, plan a bigger comeback. That's right. Don't quit, but you can go on break. When you have gone on break, it helps you to be able to think through, are there new ways I can do this thing? Because that's just it. Most times what we need are new ways you can do this thing. Are there new ways I can do this business? Is there a new way I can attend to my marriage? Is there a new thing I can inject into this project? Come back and finish what you have started. It is possible. If you have gone through your thinking, you will be able to see the new things that you need to do. There may be new things you need to do. Okay, for instance, I've not really gone to sync courses for the YouTube marketing, but in his videos, one of the things I've learned is about batching your videos. So that means that I can shoot like 10 videos in a day. So you have a day of shooting. So you shoot, you know that day is devoted to shooting. You shoot and you start using them for the next few weeks. That would help you not to run out of content. And for me, I've tried that before, but I've not been consistent. So that's one thing I want to be consistent with. Even if I may not have shoot days, for instance, I'm busy, or even if I cannot shoot 10 videos, I can do maybe shooting of 3 videos in a day, just change. And thank God for my hair, my new hairstyle, which is the dreadlock. I don't have to be changing any hair, maybe wear a wig. Okay, well, sometimes I may decide to wear a wig, but at least think through, then come back to that same thing. Inject the new ways, inject the new energy, and go accomplish your goal. The world is waiting for you to be celebrated. We want to celebrate that business you're launching that is going to transform lives. We are waiting for you. So do not quit. That project you're working on, work on it. However, during your break, if you realize that you need to quit. For instance, I'm not the kind of woman that will say to you, your husband is beating you, he's not willing to change, you have done everything you need to do, and the man is still not changing. You have gone to counselor, you have gone through all these 6 steps I've spoken about, and the man is not ready to change. I'm not going to tell you to die in your marriage. I do not believe in it. Do not die in it, because we need you alive so that you can accomplish more goals, you can launch that business. You know, I don't know whether it was my last video I spoke about, you know, one of my fathers has said a lady lost her husband and she was crying, I want to go with him, please let me go with him, and all that. 5 years later, she met another man, she got married, she became very happy. If you go to the new, she just she forgets the experience. So him now, because they're close, he said, you're not missing your former husband that you wanted to follow. Remember that day you were crying? Yeah, the lady was just laughing. So no man is worth dying for. Don't kill yourself. Don't hurt yourself. Don't let anyone put you in that corner where you can't live your life. You need to live your life. So the same thing in business. You don't have to stay in business forever. If you don't want to be there, I've had to change business over and over. There's some business I've done. For instance, when it comes to network marketing business, I'm not so good when it comes to products. Product may be great, but I get tired if a product business, no matter the company, I get tired along the line. So for me, I've decided that I won't do product business again. I will use it. I'll buy and use. But for me to run it as network marketing, I get tired along the line. And I found out that most times, like the last product company I joined, I took 1 million naira for my Bitcoin money and go and buy. I would join. Even the other one I joined, I spent about 1.5 million. So for me, it's not just my thing. Put me in cryptocurrency, I'm good to go. Put me in service, I'm good to go. So I do not feel ashamed that I'm quitting. I've looked at myself, I've worked it out, I have gone through this 6 process, and I feel I can't be everywhere. I'm just good with my cryptocurrency and my service business. I'm good with that. So for product business, I'll buy, use, it's good for me. Okay? So you need to know what is good for you, what you can cope with. If there's a business you can't cope with, follow the 6 steps, and you still want to quit, don't be shy to quit. Move on. You can move on. Move on to higher grounds. Move on to better things. But consider the 6 steps first before you quit. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you have learned something today. You can leave a comment to let me know what you have learned from this video, if you're going to put in that effort before you quit. Okay, like I've been saying over the months, we're starting a new channel. You see the hashtag. We are doing hashtag for now. Hashtag I am today's leaders. We're starting a new channel. We're going to combine. Don't worry. I wanted to give up this channel before, but people say no, Love Olade, Love Olade. So we're going to combine. We're starting. We are going to do something huge, something big, and you want to be part of it. The first day we are going to launch the channel, we are going to give out gifts, huge gift, plenty of gifts to those who will subscribe on that day. First day we'll let you know. So I'll let you know on this channel. If we're going to do it, if we're going to launch it maybe next week, I will let you know on this channel. Okay, so please remember to subscribe, click the notification button so that when I post the next video you will know about it. Those likes, they spur me on. Please like and do leave a comment. I will reply your comment. I will reply your comment. Oh, it's a promise. I will reply your comment. Remember, we can catch up on my blog, loveoladele.net, and on my Instagram at loveoladeleofficial. My joy is to see you over the top. Bye.